What's up, Well Balanced family, and welcome to this Stretch With Me video. So the stretches I'm gonna lead you through today aren't your standard workout or fitness stretches that you would normally do before or after your workout. As some of you guys know, I grew up dancing, so at one point in time, stretching was a really big part of my life. And now that I don't necessarily dance anymore, but I'm more so into fitness and overall health and wellness, we still know stretching is very important. But instead of doing those fitness and standard workout stretches, I like to incorporate those dance stretches as well. So that is what I'm going to lead you through today. So let's follow along and get this good stretch in. All right, so starting off, a lot of us hold tension in our neck and our shoulders are always up here. I am one of those people. So first we're going to start with some neck rolls, trying to relax our neck and drop our shoulders. So head roll to the left. Go ahead, close your eyes. Turn on some soft music or whatever you want to listen to. Anything that's going to help you relax or whatever. Feel free. Go ahead, head roll other way. Hands off. Let's go ahead, go back the other way. Make sure you're tucking your chin into your chest. And really drop your shoulders, trying to get a full circle in with your neck. Other way, last time. All right. Shoulder rolls to the back. Trying to get full range of motion in your shoulder rolls. And to the front. And back. To the front. Last time. Standard arm stretch. Go ahead, take your arm across your chest. Other arm folds up, pulling into you. Other way. Nice. Arm circles. Other way. All right. Now we're kind of going to go back to that neck roll, but this time we're going to incorporate our upper body. So moving your full torso. Other way. Go ahead, stretch forward. Try and touch your toes. Slight bend in the knees. We don't want to keep our legs straight, although we do feel a stretch. When we're completely straight, we want to keep a slight bend so we're not putting too much pressure on our knees. So trying to reach the ground. You can open your hips a little wider if you like. Come up. Go ahead, go back down. You should feel hamstrings, glute muscles, calf muscles pulling. Touch the ground. And up. Last time. And come up. Now, slight distinguishing stretch. You're going to open our legs a little more. This time we're going to actually roll down. So tuck chin, torso, hips, all the way down. Now rocking your hips side to side, working those hip flexors. Come up. Same thing. Remember, slight bend in the knees. Rock those hips side to side. Come up. Last time, tucking chin, rolling all the way down, hands on ground, rocking hips side to side. Go ahead, come up. All right, warm up, stretching over to the side. You should feel a stretch along your back from your hip to your back, shoulders. Now we're going to flip over to what we call flat back. Go ahead, drop down. Now we're going to bend this leg, feeling stretch in hip, and up. Again, and up. And up. And we're going to come back up to flat back. Flip over. And all the way up. Got to be balanced. Other side. Stretching over. Again, feeling stretch all the way from hip into your back, into your shoulder, even in your arm a little bit. Flat back, flip it over. And we're going to drop down. Bending hip, bending knee, feeling stretch in hip. And up. And up. Flat back. Rotate over. And up. All right, so upper body should be good. We'll do a little more with that, but focusing more on legs now. We're going to wide stance, roll down, remember that bend in our knees. And we're going to walk to the left. You can turn that parallel facing the front. Straight legs, you should feel the stretch in back of both your legs. So dancing leads to like go up and go here and do some kicks. I'm not gonna have you guys do the kicks, but you should feel a nice stretch in the back of your leg without too much pressure on your knee. So flat feet, come up on one, and all your weight should be in your left leg, feeling a nice stretch in it. Now we're going to drop it down to a lunge. I apologize about my hair on this mic, can't really control it, but yeah. So we drop down in this lunge. You should feel stretch in your quad, in your hip, hamstrings, pretty much full legs. One thing you can do, walk arms on the inside of legs. Drop hip and knee down. Come up, hands on hips. Pulsing, pressing into that quad. You should feel a nice stretch in the front of your hip. Just hold it for a few seconds. And back up, back down. And up. Last time. Stretching front quad and hip here. Nice, back into that lunge. Toe up. And standing up. Now you're going to sit back into that right leg. You should feel stretching your hip. Bring front foot up. You should feel a stretch in your hamstring. And up. Other side. So we're gonna center down, walk to side, turn hip out. You should feel stretching legs and hips. Gonna come together. Not doing those kicks, but remember, coming up on this toe, you should feel a stretch within this leg. All your weight should be on your back leg. Drop it down to that lunge. Feeling nice stretch all throughout your legs. Go ahead, drop to a knee, tuck toe under. Walk arms in front, press that hip into the ground. Come to your hands, come to your hips, sorry. Pressing forward, hold for a few seconds, and up. And up. If your balance isn't that great, feel free to touch the ground as you're pressing your hip forward. Just make sure you're getting stretch within that front hip there, down into the quad. Nice. Back up to lunge. And all the way up. Again, now you're going to weight into your back leg. Bring toe up in front leg. And you should feel a nice stretch within your hamstring. Hopefully my hair isn't in the way and you can see. All right. Moving on, we're going to find ourselves center yet again. And we're going to open our legs, drop down into a squat. If you can't get this low, absolutely fine. Whether you're here or up here, just want to hold it for a little bit. Opening, pushing your knees and hips back, opening up your hips, feeling nice stretch along the inside of your thighs. You go ahead and rock in your hips if you like. Shift to one side, straight leg. You should feel a nice stretch within the inside of your hip here. Feels good. Go ahead, flex your foot for a deeper stretch. Oh, the other way. Again, flex foot for deeper stretch. Getting our inner quad here, our adductors. Nice, back to center. Now we're gonna go ahead and drop it down to the ground. Whichever way you wanna get down to the ground, really doesn't matter. Turn to the side so you guys can see me. Now we're gonna go ahead and reach forward as far as you can. Try to touch your toes. You can drop hands and elbows on ground. You should feel a nice stretch along the back side of your legs, through your glutes into your lower back. I'm gonna hold that for a few seconds. And come up. Go ahead, go forward again. Drop, relax. Feel free to let your head just hang, be loose. Remember, we just did those shoulder rolls. You don't want to be tight. We want to let go of that tension. And up. Last time. Forward. And drop it back. Okay, this time we're going to go ahead and flex our feet. You should feel a good stretch along the back side of your legs even more. Ooh. And up. Last time. All right, now we're going to just roll our ankles around, trying to get full range of motion. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my ankles are crack, crack, crack. Go ahead and reverse it. All right. Bring your bottom of the feet together. In dance, we used to call this butterfly position. I'm not sure what people call it now. But I remember like when I first started dancing, we would do butterfly, and they'd be like, I was 6, so they'll be like bouncy, 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 bounce, and over. Uh-oh. Over, feeling stretch your hips and back. Come up and back over. And up. Last time. And up. All right, we got a nice stretch within our legs and our hips, quads. Now we're gonna stretch our booty muscles out. So, we're gonna take one leg, fold it over, make the 4, as they call it, and you can do this sitting up. You should feel a nice stretch here, or you can lay on your back. I like it on the back more. Stretching glute. You can reach through, pull a leg here. The more you kind of get this leg closer to you, the more this leg is close to you, more of a stretch you will feel. So whatever way you need to get that done, relax. And notice with all of these stretches, I'm doing them all for a few seconds and then I'm relaxing. Typically, you want to do it for 30 seconds. I know I haven't been holding them for 30 seconds, but feel free. Relax. Last time. Pull it in. Nice stretch and glute. And relax. And as always, other leg. Ooh. Relax. Relax. And last time. And relax. Go ahead, shake it out. So we did upper body, we did lower body, quads, hamstrings, a little bit of calves. We got our glutes. So I got my ball here. So we're going to do some more stretches for back and a little bit of hips. If you don't have a ball, absolutely fine. Don't need to do this on a ball. You could do this on a couch. You could do this on a chair. You could do it on the floor. Totally up to you. The ball was just here and I wanted to show you guys this stretch. So what you're going to do, find yourself on your knees, ball straight in front of you at your hips. Going to push out, shoot hips back, dropping dropping chest below shoulders. You should feel a nice stretch within your back and in your shoulders, even in your hips as well. And if you're comfortable, go ahead, roll it around. You should feel some different points of stretches throughout this. And whatever feels good to you, feel free to hold it there. And as always, come out of it. Let's go back, shoot hips back. Drop chest below shoulders. Rolling around. I feel a nice stretch here in my shoulders. So I'm going to hold it here. Last time. Drop chest. All right, and last thing, we're going to work on a little bit of range of motion and stretching in our shoulder blades and lats. So kind of same thing, except we're going one arm now. Shoot hips back, one arm forward, dropping chest lower than shoulders, lower than ball. And we're just going to walk the ball around with our fingers, getting a nice range of motion within our shoulder and our back. This probably should be a little further out. Yep. And you could drop your shoulder again, rolling around. Should feel a nice stretch. Other side, I'm coming the other way so you can see. Hips back, dropping. Reach forward, walking ball around. Getting range of motion in arm, shoulder, and back. Coming back forward. Go ahead, roll around on it. All right, and that is the end of the stretch. Hopefully you guys feel good, got a nice stretch in. Thanks for watching.